Hey, I'm back on YouTube. So it's been like a few months. I haven't uploaded anything on YouTube. I was busy doing a few learning projects. I was learning Chinese. I was busy with jiu-jitsu. I was learning tennis. And I had all those different activities that really had my whole focus. So I simply lost the momentum for YouTube. And thinking about that, I realized that was a principal cause of why my YouTube was not growing. I'm stuck at 2,000 subscribers for a few months now, and it made me realize that actually success, in my opinion, is not that hard. You just need to show up every day, because if you don't show up, the numbers don't grow. You don't get rewarded by inaction. And I was completely overthinking about YouTube. I was having fun at the beginning, but after a while I was like, oh, I need to find a smart way to do YouTube. I need to buy this course. So I bought like many courses, and then I was consuming content, and I was not producing anything, and I was in that state for months. And that made me realize that in life, success is not complicated. Just show up every day. No matter how stupid or imperfect you are, we are all stupid and imperfect in a way. But if you don't show up, you're not gonna succeed. And I see so many people, my friends, like examples around the world of people that want to succeed, but they don't show up because they are either too much of a perfectionist, or they don't want to make any errors, they don't want to look stupid. And I was the biggest person in that category. I was like, oh, I need to read books about storytelling, I need to read books about creativity. Like, just to give you an example, I'm just gonna show you a few of the books that I bought. Let me show you that right now. For example, I bought this Hidden Potential by Adam Grant, How to Unleash Your Potential. I was like, oh, I need to read that book to unleash my potential and to make the best YouTube video. But I haven't uploaded for months. I bought The War of Art. It's a great book about conquering your procrastination and unleashing your inner artist. But while you're reading the book, you're not producing anything. That's a trap. I bought this one, The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. And here again, it's so smart. It's like, oh, that's the way to do it. And while you're reading the book, you're not producing anything. I bought this one, Joseph Campbell, The Hero with 1,000 Faces. Just here at my within reach, I have like those four books right here, instead of producing content. And you think you're smart, but actually you're so stupid. You're so stupid by distracting yourself from actually living your life and producing content. And so many times I gave myself a challenge, like, oh, I'm gonna upload for 30 days, for a year. And at one point I'm trying to do so much a perfect video. I'm like, oh, I've been uploading for maybe 10 days straight, and my subscriber count is the same, or I'm not seeing the number of views I wanted to see. And then I give up, instead of having fun in the process, putting videos that are easy to make. Make it so easy you cannot fail. make it so easy you cannot fail. You could like, stupid example could be like, oh, you're just gonna post like a 10-second video. You're like, oh, hi, today I have nothing to say, but I just wanted to check in. I think it's still good. It's still content. And sorry, it's like because one day, my thinking is that one day you're gonna have such a great video among all, because you have the momentum, because some days, I have an interesting idea, but it's been like a few months, I haven't produced anything, so I'm not in the mood to shoot that idea or, execute it. I'm like, I just don't want to do it. Whereas I had like this great idea, I'm such in a momentum of, such an inertia. I'm like, I don't want to produce it because I haven't produced anything in months. I don't even know how to manipulate the camera anymore. So, whereas if I was like, recording every day, having fun, like the camera becomes second nature to you. It's like you have two hands. The camera is like a third hand or a third eye. It becomes second nature. And most people who start a camera is not second nature yet. It's like speaking a language. When you start, you're not very at ease with it. You need to immerse yourself, listen a lot to, let's say, Chinese, watch a lot of movies, read a lot of books to be completely immersed, and then you can be able to speak like a native speaker or speak very fluently in the language. You need to be not afraid of making mistakes and show up every day. Just to give you an example, I started 6 months ago jiu-jitsu, and I'm like, the hardest part is just to step in the gym every day. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but I'm still gonna learn because I show up. If I don't show up, I'm not gonna learn. If I just watch jiu-jitsu videos and never practice, it will be a catastrophe. And that's exactly what I was doing with YouTube. Actually, it's like I just realized I was so stupid. I was like, reading storytelling books, having all that strategy, but not producing anything. And it's like, producing is always more powerful than consuming. Of course, you need to consume to a certain extent to get ideas for producing, but if you only consume, it's gonna destroy. If you only consume, it's gonna destroy your production. And this video, I'm just gonna keep it raw, imperfect. My background is it's chaotic. I'm sitting on on this ball. It's like it doesn't. Because I want to embrace imperfection, and my whole life I've been a perfectionist. I wanted like a clean background. I wanted everything perfect. I wanted to write a script. I wanted to have like my life well designed and like everything perfect. But real life is not perfect, or it is perfect in its imperfection, if you know what I mean. It's like if you try to align everything, make it very clean, it's actually pretty artificial, it's pretty fake. If you want to be, to have something natural, it will be, disorderly. It will have by its nature imperfection. You make maybe some grammar mistakes. Maybe your camera will be out of battery. You have to reshoot the scene or something. But real life is imperfect. So all I want to say with this video is that I'm gonna be uploading again on YouTube, probably daily. I'm gonna try to keep it daily. And I think all the times I failed before was because I I tried too much to be a perfectionist, and that day, if that idea was not good enough, I would not upload and break my momentum. And if once I broke my momentum, I would not upload. I would feel this sense of shame, of guilt that I broke my YouTube challenge, and then I'll go consuming, like reading books like this stuff, like about creativity, of why of the right way to do it, even though the best way is to burn your books and just to produce, to be honest. So my next videos, I just want to be myself. I just want to be authentic, show my little life or my little thoughts in all their imperfection. I'm a jiu-jitsu white belt. I'm not a black belt. I'm trying to learn Chinese, even though my parents are Chinese, but they taught me a dialect, so I have to learn it. So, I'm not like, I'm still learning, I'm human. And, I want to be rich, but I'm not rich now. It's like, but that is the beauty of life, is that even though you don't have everything, by the force of your thoughts, you get closer and closer to it. Because you work at it and you show up every day, and just by the power of your thoughts, you'll get what you want. So yeah, that was just a video for me, being fed up with my passive state, a wake-up call for myself, for being authentic, for being raw, for showing up every day. Because being active is always more powerful than being reactive or passive, and producing content is always more powerful than consuming content. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.